Hey geeks, this is Super Geek Lewis Sutton for the most isolated city in the world, Perth, Western Australia. And when I'm not flying for hours and hours and hours and hours to go to a Disneyland park, I go geeking on Walt Disney World with Kurt and Lindsay.
Are you ready for a fun-filled hour of food favorites, resort hopping, and hanging out with Disney World geeks? It's now time to go geeking on Walt Disney World. Here's our dad and co-host. Hollywood was impressed with his performance in crowd scenes at the Indiana Jones stunt show. He never misses an 11 a.m. margarita at the Mexican Pavilion. And Mike Wazowski is still raving about his performance as that guy over at Monsters, Inc. Laugh Floor. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Curtis Stone.
Welcome home, Disney World geeks. This week on the show, we review EJ Cruse's first adult-only trip, and we ask the question, which is better, going with or without kids, on episode 250 of the Geekin' on Walt Disney World podcast. I am your Geekin' Family Podfather, Curtis Stone, and we are the family-friendly father-daughter podcast, also featuring Mama, Auntie Judy, Soul Sister Holly, cousins Jen and EJ, and our Geekin' family will feed your passion for Walt Disney World by sharing our experiences and opinions, as well as others from our community of passionate Walt Disney World geeks. I'm so excited you're here with us listening to our show. Geeky Disney people are awesome, and we consider you family, part of our Geekin' family. Join us every Monday as we share travel tips, resort reviews, and lots of food talk through our live trip reports, interviews with our Geekin' family members about their trips, and special guest roundtables with fun Disney World topics from Geekin' family members all around the world. And we take pride in the awesome and positive community in our Geekin' family, so come join us to share in our love for Walt Disney World and each other, and I bet you'll learn something to try on your next vacation. If you're listening to podcasts to plan your Disney vacation, we're Disney travel experts, and we're independent travel agents with Fairytale Concierge. Fairytale Concierge is an authorized Disney vacation planner agency. Email us at travelandtiaras@gmail.com or go to our website, geekinonww.com/advice, and we'll get in touch with you to set up a free phone call, and you can book with us your awesome Disney vacation. Hey geeks, I am back from Disney World a full week now. It's full work week and had a weekend here. I'm doing pretty good. I'm just having a lot of fun editing this podcast. I waited all the way till Sunday to do it, but we're getting it done, and I'm excited. This was one that was recorded quite a while ago, actually, so I'm glad I can finally bring it to you. It's EJ Cruse and Holly Burcase, and it's a show talking about EJ's first adult-only trip without kids. And I'm not going to give you a lot of details. I'm going to get right in, bring them on really quickly. But she spent 4 nights at French Quarter, and that was the first time she stayed at the French Quarter, which is always a Geekin' family favorite resort to stay at. And so you'll hear what she thinks about that. And also Holly joins me as a co-host this week, and she was also down there for one day in the parks, and she got to meet EJ for the very first time. So I thought it was really appropriate to bring Holly on, get both of their perspectives on their latest trips. So, are you ready to leave the kids at home and enjoy some adult Disney World fun? Let's go play with EJ and Holly in Disney World.
Yes.
All right. I have been so excited to do this podcast. It's 2 of my favorite ladies in the Geekin' family. Let's bring them on straight away. She deeply misses seeing the Dreamfinder character walking around Epcot. She's been known to stalk the Streetmosphere characters in Hollywood studios. I've seen her do it. And she's rope dropped the Daily Poutine in Disney Springs. She's one of our sweetest, cutest, smartest, and geekiest members of our Geekin' family. Please give a warm Geekin' family royalty super geeker, Holly Burcase.
Hello, geeks.
Hey, Holly, it's so good to talk to you. It's been way too long.
I know you've been really busy, and I've been enjoying listening to a lot of new people.
Thank you.
And getting a lot of new tips. Not that I don't love all of us older folk,
Old people.
but it's cool. I love hearing, and I love seeing that the group is getting bigger, and there's because you get a lot of the same point of views, and that's great. But it's nice to get some new POVs, and maybe there's things that you haven't done, and you're like, you know what, that sounds good.
Yeah, and you guys are the fifth one I've done in 2 weeks, and so I've had all new people on lately. So that is so true. I'm glad you enjoyed that, Holly. I am so glad to have you back. I miss you, sweetheart. So let's bring on our other guest. She's got club level tastes and pop century money. She screamed and chased down Stitch on Main Street, USA, causing him to miss his potty break. And when she's at Disney World, she eats as if she's on her way to the electric chair. And I understand she's now the French Quarter queen.
That's right.
Right, Holly? Let's bring her on. Give a warm Geek and Family welcome to EJ Cruse from Fairytale, Concierge Travel, and Little Dole Whips. Easy for me to say.
Right. Hey, Gee.
EJ, I am so excited. You got to meet Holly when you were down there.
Yes, us old podcast voices got to meet in person.
You took one of the best pictures of Geek and Family folklore there in front of your famous walls.
Yes, I think that should be the new cover of the group.
I think you said.
I'm going to vote against that, but
She's always lobbying to get, more FaceTime, Holly. You got your own group, you can, did you put it on your group?
Those poor people in my group, I'm sure they're tired of seeing my face. my face. They're just like, okay, EJ, we get it. You were at Disney.
And you're going a lot this year. That is so, well, hey, Holly, I am going to ask the tough question. You ready for this, EJ?
I'm ready.
So, which is better, EJ? Taking the little kids or going solo adult with your husband to Disney World?
Okay.
She's going to give me the politically correct answer, Holly.
No, I'm not. It was wonderful going alone.
Yeah.
But I would have these moments of sheer guilt of this is terrible that I'm so happy without them. But I can say that by the third day, I was like, I could go home and be fine because I just miss them so much. But It was this weird emotional roller coaster.
Okay.
But it was pretty amazing.
It looked like you were having a really good time.
I was suffering silently. Yeah.
Well, that was a good way to answer, EJ. It is fun to go with adult, right? Adult only.
It was, my best moment was realizing that we did Epcot the way it was meant to be done, country by country, and watching the shows and sitting down and having a snack. It took us the whole day to get through it, and I was just like, oh my god, I think this was how it was designed. This is how you're supposed to do it.
Wait a minute, you told me your kids love Epcot.
Yeah, they love it, and we'll spend a whole day there, but they don't want to watch the 14-minute movie on China.
There you go.
They'll watch the acrobats, and they'll watch the shows, and, we let them run around and dance, but they're not watching the Oh Canada movie, and they're not doing that. That's pushing it.
Yeah.
So we do all of that, and, we never did before, and it was pretty amazing.
That's, I'm totally thinking about how Disney World can be so different depending who you go with.
Yeah, absolutely.
Holly,
including if you go by yourself, it's a whole other thing.
Well, what's it like to go by yourself, Holly? Have you done that?
I love it.
Yeah,
I absolutely love it. I've done it quite a few times, and obviously, I love going with Peter. I love going with my mom. I love meeting up with you geeks. But to me, and I always encourage people, I'm like, you got to do at least one solo trip, or if that's never going to really kind of work out, do a day where you say to your family, listen, y'all, you go do what you want to do. This is my day from dusk till dawn. Because there's just something about touring the parks yourself that, I don't know, it allows you to be truly selfish, because I'm sure we can all empathize with this idea of like, when I'm with Peter, I want to do what he wants to do. When I'm with my mom, I'm planning around her. If I'm with other people, I'm more inclined to be like, okay, I need to plan around their enjoyment. Not that I don't enjoy it, but it's, what do they like to ride? What do they like to eat? How do they like to tour? Can they go full stink? Do we have to take lots of breaks?
Yeah.
But when you're yourself, you can, if you want to push yourself from dusk till dawn, you can. If you want to just sit by the pool, you can. And so,
Nice. And that reminds me, my very first time in a park was when it was MGM Studios. I went there for half a day, breaking away from the conference, and I was all by myself. And I went, I was doing everything like crazy, but I felt the same thing EJ's talking about, a little bit of guilt, because my family and my wife had never been there before. And here I am. And I didn't go on some of the bigger rides because I wanted to wait till I brought the family down, but I just wanted to kind of check it out the best I could. Yeah. EJ, will you get a babysitter service maybe next time? So you could do.
Oh, I watch too many movies to do that. I'll just take them with me.
All right.
The next family trip, my parents are coming though, so we'll have time to do some alone stuff.
Yeah.
So.
All right. Excellent. And Holly, how long you were just there for the day, right?
Yeah, we came down for the day. Peter's a teacher, so he's on summer break, so he has a little bit more flexibility in his schedule. And since he just finished his 3rd year of being a teacher, which in Florida means he's done with all of his certifications, because he took 7 classes last year on top of working full time, and he was doing a bunch of other certifications. So now he can go to Disney a little bit more. So when EJ had said, she was going to be down with her husband, we were like, okay, what's going to work? And this Friday it just worked out. And so we went down for the day and saw EJ and did Epcot and Magic Kingdom.
I didn't know Peter was there with you. I thought it was, I don't know why I was guessing your mom was with you. Okay.
No, she doesn't do heat at all.
Okay. Yes. All right.
So we're going in September, and I've already okay, so we're going to go from this air-conditioned building to this air-conditioned building, Mom. Don't worry about it.
I didn't see any pictures of Peter when you guys were there. Maybe that's why.
I have a purple wall picture of him that is quite funny. I think I'll post that one in the group.
All right. Perfect.
Holly, we were horrible wives. We didn't even care to get our husbands in pictures. Yeah,
that's right. Didn't even know he was there. Well, EJ, you also met Brianna Lopez while you were there.
I sure did. Actually, they were so adorable. Poor John. I had to help drag her out of the park. But yes, I met her right before fireworks started, and then fireworks were over. We did the dessert party. I'm skipping ahead, and then we were like, oh, let's just wait for all the crowds to leave, and we're standing online to take some pictures by the partner statue, and there's Brianna still. I'm like, you're still here? You've been here for 87 days. Go home.
Well,
yeah, we saw each other a couple of times.
I did her trip report earlier this week, and she absolutely, she was there 13 days or something like that, if I remember right. Yeah. Nice.
And they did everything.
Yes, they went crazy. Excellent. All right, let's dig into this. How many nights, and where did you stay, EJ?
We were there 4 nights, and we stayed at French Quarter.
4 nights at French Quarter. Had you ever stayed there before?
No, I stayed at Riverside, but never at French Quarter. So it was my first French Quarter experience.
Of course, everyone on this podcast raves about French Quarter. What did you think of it?
I'm sold. I'm completely and utterly hooked and sold. Loved it. I was maybe there 23 minutes, and I was like, this is it. This is home. I love it. I was so happy.
Now,
I was happy to hear that, EJ, because I know that I talk a lot about French Quarter, and I was concerned because when you recommend something, you get a little nervous because you're like, oh, I wonder if they're gonna like it. And then when I saw your post about it, I was like, oh, I know I knew you were going to, and so
it was perfect. Everything about that resort is absolutely perfect. I loved it.
Oh, and where did you stay mostly before?
we did Pop numerous times, obviously,
right?
Because I was the Pop princess, and then we did the Royal Room the last time. And I mean, I liked Riverside. I was completely happy and impressed with the upgrade from, Pop to Riverside. You really can't go wrong with a Royal Room because it's, it's a theme. It's beautiful. But I kind of feel like if you're not staying in a Royal Room, that cabin theme in the regular rooms is just not really my thing. But I would have been fine with it. I just was pleasantly surprised by French Quarter, and that's not even the right word. Like, I was like, oh my goodness, this place is gorgeous. And we had a newly refurbished room. Everything was brand new.
Oh, wow.
We got this gorgeous corner room with the 2 windows overlooking the river.
Oh.
And it was just perfect. It was beautiful.
What's better than Riverside?
What's better than Riverside, you mean?
Yeah. Why is it better?
It's smaller.
Yeah.
There wasn't as much walking. It's romantic, and I just love the look of the buildings.
Yeah.
Everything was so close. You didn't feel like, oh, I want to go get coffee. You didn't feel like it was a long walk. It literally was right there. And the food at the resort, I enjoyed so much. Everything had a little spicy kick to it. Like even the potatoes, like the breakfast potatoes, they had a little spice. Everything was yummy, for lack of a better. Like, I was like, all right, yeah, we're having potatoes. I was like, wow, these are really good. Everything, the steak, of course, because I ate steak 40 times a day, had a little spice, a little kick to it, and I enjoyed eating in the food court. And beignets, of course. I ate my weight in beignets while there.
Weren't you the first one to discover the Mickey beignets?
I think I was the first. Yeah, I think I was the first one in our group to actually physically eat the Mickey shaped beignet, which I can confirm they taste delicious.
Do you remember what you had there that was besides anything else besides steaks and potatoes?
We had there was like a platter you could make up for dinner. So it was, you could have ribs, you could have steak.
Oh, wow.
Mashed potatoes, French fries. They had vegetables. It was kind of like you could pick a meat and 4 sides. And obviously I got the steak. And then we had mac and cheese, French fries.
Wow.
Cornbread. And vegetables.
Jeez. She can pack it in, Holly.
I can definitely pack it in. And
I know.
everything was seasoned well, and I was like, this is really good food.
I just gained 10 pounds listening to you.
And then breakfast, same idea. We had like the breakfast platter. So it was the potatoes, the eggs, the bacon, and you could have French toast or Mickey waffle or whatever.
Holly, what do you like about the French Quarter?
I love how quiet it is.
Yeah.
Especially compared to, I stayed at Pop. I enjoyed it, but French Quarter, I don't know. It's to me, you're either going to love it or you're going to hate it. And for me, I absolutely love it. I love that it's quiet. Everything that EJ said, it's quiet. Even if you're in the farthest room, you're like, maybe a 5-minute walk from the lobby. There's only one bus stop, which I know the few times that I've had to use like a bus over in Riverside, there's all those bus stops, and that stresses me out because I inevitably will end up on the last one.
Right.
But, and like she was saying, the food's really good, and there's a lot of really great details. And did you notice, EJ, the Princess and the Frog details in the food court? The playing cards up at the top.
I missed it. I mean, I looked around a little bit, but I did not pick up on all of those. But I did see the playing cards.
Yeah, but I mean, there's a lot of really. They redid that from what it used to be, and at first I wasn't too keen on it, and then they finished it because they weren't done, but they were like, well, we got to open because we can't keep feeding people in this little closet, and I love it. I think it's great. And the room you had looked just like the one we had for our either our anniversary or honeymoon. I don't remember.
Nice.
Honeymoon. That's it. But and like I said, I love the Poly, but Riverside, man, there's just something about it. Or not Riverside, sorry, French Quarter. That I don't know. I can't quite quantify it.
Yeah, we'd walk around and I'd stop and I'd be like, this place is so darn pretty. Like, I would just be like, oh, I love it here. Yeah, you'd be sleeping. Yes, it's very quiet. And at night you would just hear the clip clop of the horses going by.
Nice.
It was the best.
Did you get to the pool at all?
Did I get to the pool? Yeah, I even went down that slide. EJ wet her hair. Someone write it down in a book. That's the last day I went down the slide like 4 times, and I wet my hair.
You got your head underwater?
I did. I even did flips. Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's a big deal.
It flipped you right over.
I had all these frozen rosés from the little pool bar there. I think they had something to do with it.
I mean, it's a pretty cool slide. I had to tell Peter, okay, 2 more times and then we're done.
Yeah. What's the theme of the pool?
Mardi Gras.
Yeah, it's is he sitting on a dragon?
It's a serpent, and the story. It's supposed to be a Mardi Gras parade float.
Nice.
That's what it's supposed to like emulate, is a Mardi Gras parade float, and that's So it's like Triton on a sea serpent.
Yeah, and then they have a separate splash pad area for the kids, which it's amazing. It's like when my kids get there, they're never gonna want to leave because it's almost like a mini water park. Like it's just amazing. Yeah,
and that's fairly new within the past few years. I know when I saw it kind of up close, I thought, do you think someone would be mad if I was like, can I borrow your kid so I could go like hang out in there?
That's how I felt. I was like, hey, little kid, come over here. Pretend you're mine. Let's go down this slide.
So you're going to book that for your family next time, EJ?
Yes, next year.
That's great.
Will definitely, as many times as we can get to French Quarter, we will. Because I know that the kids are going to flip when they get there. They're going to love it. Absolutely.
So the transportation was good? Did you use buses?
Bus was fantastic. I mean, I don't know what kind of enchanted trip we had. We didn't have a drop of rain. I didn't wait more than 10 minutes for a bus going or coming. It was
great.
So non-eventful and wonderful. And I know, like, I hate saying those things because I know that, one thing can set off a series of events where you're waiting for a bus forever. But there was not a single issue with the buses whatsoever.
Did you try the app? The times are now on the app, right? So.
Yeah, we did. We mostly used that board. And there was one time when we were, I guess I kept trying to squeeze in pool time because I just liked the pool so much that, my husband kept checking the app for the bus time. Like, if we leave now, then we'll have 10 minutes to, So definitely he used it more than I did.
All right. That's a great feature. I'm excited about that. As long as they're somewhat accurate. That's a big point.
Yeah, they were. And they weren't off. It just happened like once or twice. By the time you got there, it like changed by 2 or 3 minutes, but not like by 20 minutes.
No, yeah, right, yeah. Then they're just,
and that's pretty normal. The plus or minus. It's because it's, from what I understand, it's their GPS. They're like low jacked, and so it's sort of like in the same way that your Maps app will update and say, okay, it's going to take you 20 minutes to get here. It's going to take you 19. I believe it's that same idea.
You would think with all the technology we have in our own cars, right? Excellent. I don't know. The board never seemed to be accurate for me when I've watched it, but now, that's good. I'm hearing good things so far. Everyone has reported good things. I'm great. They appreciate that. All right, we know you eat as if you're going to the electric chair. EJ, did you hold your own?
Oh, I did. I will not let anyone show me up when it comes to eating.
Did you have a meal plan?
Of course. I can't go to Disney without a meal plan.
I thought I thought so. Which plan were you on?
We always do the mid-level plan, even though I really sit there sometimes. I'm like, I feel like we should do deluxe, but I'm not going to be crazy.
Oh, I thought you were going to say the other way. But...
No, we do mid-level, and it's always more than enough food.
Yeah.
But I always am like, we could have probably eaten again.
Oh, wow. Well, what were some of your restaurants you booked?
We ate at the Boathouse.
All right. So tell me which ones were new to you, too. Was that new?
That was new. And we did La Hacienda, not the one with the pyramid, the one that's outside.
Okay, yep.
That was new. I think everywhere we ate was new.
Oh, good.
We did Le Cellier. We'd never eaten there before.
Nice.
You got poutine, I saw.
Did I ever get poutine? I didn't even share, not even a bit of that.
Good. That is the way. You do not share your poutine with anyone.
That was amazing. What else did we eat? I'm trying to think. 1, 2, 3. Oh, and of course we had Be Our Guest, because I know that was one of the last dinners that was the old menu.
Okay. Yeah.
So I wanted to get that in before it moves into the 2 credits and the double, the new menu.
Let's peel these back. Tell me about the Boathouse. It's one of my favorites. Did you enjoy the Boathouse? What'd you have?
My husband loved the Boathouse. He is a seafood person. I am not a seafood person.
Right.
I had the burger, which was good. It was a good burger.
Yeah.
The fries were good. The meat was good. I was happy.
Yeah.
He loved his lobster.
Yeah.
And he got a steak. So he got the surf and turf. His steak was fantastic. I almost wish I would have gotten the steak.
Yeah. That's not like you not to get the steak.
I was just kind of trying to save the first meal. I was trying to be like,
Did you like the atmosphere there?
Yeah, it was really a lot of fun. Everybody was happy. It was a pretty place.
Right.
Yeah, it was really, really nice. No, I would go back. Totally.
Well, you were in Disney Springs. Did you go to any lounges? Like Jock Lindsay's right there.
No, and I'll tell you why.
All right.
We were heading... Our Magical Express took a little longer than usual. We were on it for like an hour. We've never been on it for that long. And it kind of cut into the pool time and then the wandering around Disney Springs time, because we were going to do Magic Kingdom for the evening. And so we just ate, and then we took the boat back and went to Magic Kingdom.
Oh, okay.
So.
Well, let's ask Holly. You were there for the day. Did you go to dinner somewhere?
Yes, since it was a little bit of a mini trip for Peter's birthday, I asked him what he wanted to do, and he said he wanted to do Crystal Palace because he loves Pooh Bear. Pooh Bear is his spirit animal. They don't like to wear pants, and they like to eat a lot. So,
what time did you go to Crystal Palace?
We had a 2:20 reservation, and now here's like my big pro tip for everybody out there, especially if you are maybe somebody who has anxiety issues, or maybe if you have kids that don't handle loud, crowded areas super well, try and get a reservation. And I would say probably any of these kinds of buffets around the 2:20, 2:30 range. You'll be eating later, but when we sat down, there was still a lot of people, but they stopped seating guests around 2:30, 2:45, and then dinner service starts at 4. So you have a bunch of people that are leaving, and you don't have a bunch of people coming back in. So about 2:40, the restaurant was quiet. And that was really nice because the check-in was so stressful that I almost hip-checked a woman.
We had a bad experience checking in there, too, last time we were there, funny enough. Well, Lindsay was late getting over there, and I forget the whole situation. We knew she was on her way. Like, I mean, we got her on her cell phone. She's on her way. But anyways, yeah. I think that, eating off hours is a great tip no matter what you do.
Yeah, I mean, that's quick service or sit down, any of that. Like, I know it kind of can suck because I know, especially if you have littles, they eat at this time. But if you can swing it, I cannot recommend it enough because, like I said, after a stressful check-in and it was hot and I was just very flustered, it was nice to be able to sit down and breathe. And another thing, the characters do a parade at every 45 minutes or whatever. And the last one they did about 3:45, there was maybe like 1 or 2 kids. So if you're looking for maybe a little bit more of that one-on-one, I can't guarantee it. Don't do this and then not have this happen and, tell Kurt and me that, I was wrong. But it seems like, you'll have a better shot of, I think we ended up seeing Pooh twice and Piglet twice and then Tigger and Eeyore once. So
yeah, I've been there. I've been at some of these restaurants where they're coming like more than you need. It's like, I just saw you. They're on their 3rd round. Yeah, I've seen that happen. Good. How's the food there?
And here's the thing. Now there were some standouts. The pierogies were good, and I kind of have the same complicated relationship with it that I do with Park Fare and Nintendo Park Fare, which is there were a couple things on the buffet that were good, but there was nothing that was like so great that I, would go back for it. It's not, necessarily like a Boma where there was a ton of stuff that I loved. And the only other small issue, I know we like to stay positive, was some of the cast members seemed unhappy and were just kind of throwing stuff around. And, I try to be empathetic. Trust me, I get it. You've been dealing with sweaty, gross tourists all day. I'm a sweaty, gross tourist. I get it. But I don't know, when they're throwing the tongs that people have been touching on top of the desserts and smushing the desserts, that kind of, and I'm not one of those people who has like antibacterial soaps and gels and wipes on me. I'm not that particular, I guess. But even that made me kind of like, okay.
It's so true, though. It could be, you can have a different experience on different days, too. It's something like I thought everything I had on that buffet, I think Judy and we were all saying, boy, everything was so great when we were there. So if you heard our podcast, we raved about it. And it's actually one of the ones we kind of go back to a lot. So,
well, I think the thing is, to me, and this is my opinion, there's little asterisk, Holly's opinion. I think that if you're looking for that opportunity to get food and have a chance to meet these characters, do it.
Oh, yeah.
It's worth it for that. But if you're looking to maybe get quote unquote better food, I'd stick in the resorts. I feel like I haven't had, knock on wood, a bad meal at any of the resorts, buffets, sit downs yet. And I think a lot of that, and it, is that Disney goes, okay, well, we need to have good food because we want to bring people to these harder to get to places. Whereas they know people are going to go to Crystal Palace. They know people are going to go to Hollywood and Vine because you're in the park and the characters are there. So they don't necessarily have to try as hard.
So let's go back to EJ. What was one of the good ones you had? Did you have any others that you enjoyed?
Le Cellier is hands down was incredible, and that was like a last minute decision.
You know what? I'm so glad to hear it because I had another podcast this week and someone was disappointed with Le Cellier. So it's like I've heard mixed from there too. So I'm glad.
I don't know how they can mess it up.
Yeah, it's steak, right?
It's a steak, and if that's all you're really focusing on, you're gonna get it right. I had the most fabulous filet mignon that there was nothing left on my plate. It was on a risotto, and I didn't even share, and it was fantastic. Every bite was so flavorful.
Oh, yummy! You always get me hungry when I talk to you, EJ.
Because I eat like a caveman. That's why.
You eat like me. I'm a much bigger guy than you.
Yeah, that filet though is really good. That's what we got during our anniversary, and like that. I'm not the biggest steak person, but I was like, yeah, that was really good. And when the guy next to me left like half his filet, I asked Peter if would it be rude to grab it?
Oh yeah, I'm like exactly, and I'm like I'm eating this whole thing, even if I have to unbuckle my pants and make it happen. I'm eating this whole thing because I can't take it home.
Did you have dessert too?
Oh yeah, I did. I had poutine basically by myself, and I had the onion one. I don't know. It wasn't on the menu. He said, "Oh, I'm gonna get you the other one." It was delicious. I can't even think of what it was. French onion soup. Like yes. So there were two on the menu. No, I didn't have soup. It was poutine.
Oh.
It was French onion poutine. It wasn't the two that was on the menu. He said the one that I really like isn't even on the menu, and that's the one I got.
Oh, nice. That sounds really good. Yeah. It
was delicious. Oh my goodness. And it comes in that little frying pan, and I ate the whole thing, and I was like, I can't believe that I'm eating this by myself. And I had my steak with my risotto, and then I had the maple creme brulee, and I was
nice.
Literally rolling home. I had a crop top on, and I was trying to pull my crop top over my poo belly because there was just no sucking it in at that point. It's over. Game over.
Love it. What were the other ones you had there, EJ?
The and I think I made a post about it. I was so over the moon surprised with the Mexican, the hacienda.
Oh yeah.
I eat authentic, I guess. I make the Spanish food all the time here. I eat Spanish food, real Spanish food all the time. So I'm sure, I don't even eat really Italian food when I go to Disney because I live in New York. So it's just kind of like nothing is going to compare.
Yeah.
And I kind of feel that way about Spanish food too. So that morning we did get the nachos, our 11 a.m. margarita. I had a coconut margarita that was the best margarita that I have had in a long time. It was incredible. And we got the nachos, and the nachos were good. My socks weren't knocked off, but they were good. They were tasty. I'm sure and the kids will like them too. It's a good snack to share. And I kind of started to panic because I was like, oh man, this is going to be like our one dinner. And I don't know if it's going to be like, fakey Spanish. I don't want to eat fakey Spanish. So I started to panic, and I was driving my husband crazy. I was like, let's switch it. Let's eat somewhere else. Let's eat somewhere. He was like, no, I want to eat there. So we went, and it was incredible. It was delicious. It was seasoned well, which is like a huge deal.
Yeah.
Everything was seasoned well. Everything was delicious. We had this appetizer that was like a shrimp and avocado, which is like a ceviche. I don't even know what that is in English, but the flavor was perfect. It was it tasted like exactly what it was supposed to be. Everything was fresh. We got queso fundido, which was amazing. The chorizo in there was so good.
Wow.
And then we got the platter that is for two. But it had chicken, it had steak, it had the elote corn, it had beans and rice, and it came with the wrap, so you could kind of make tacos. But I didn't eat it that way. I ate it like a bowl. The meat was you could taste it was cooked over an open fire. Everything it tasted the way it was supposed to taste. It was incredible.
I love it. Good job.
We got the flan for dessert, and it was our flan, our Caribbean flan is more like of a pudding, like a gelatin type of style, and this Mexican flan was like a corn cake. Fantastic. Fantastic. It was just crazy.
Yeah.
And I had an avocado margarita. Oh my goodness.
Oh, good. Yeah.
Dreaming about it. That's how good that is.
That was one of my favorites. And so this is the restaurant, in case you didn't catch that, this is the one not in the pavilion, which is the big temple or pyramid thing. This is the one over near where I get my frozen margaritas, only in the indoor part, which a lot of people don't even know it's even there.
Yeah, and they have very similar names, so it's kind of confusing. I always say not the one by the pyramid, the one on the water.
That is great to know.
And I think it only does dinner service. I could be wrong.
I think you're right, because I've gone in there. Well, of course, I'm always in there before noon, so I guess that's a good representation. You can sit in there, but there's nothing going on. But you could bring in your takeout food from outdoors in there too. So that's, if you want to get out of the heat, that's a good place to go and hide away. Holly, did you go do any quick service while you're in the parks?
Actually, yes. I have a shameful admittance.
All right. Spill your guts.
After we parted ways because our energy of meeting broke Space Mountain.
What was that? The earth shook. The
earth shook, and so Space Mountain went down. Peter and I, we had time, and I was really hungry, and it was International French Fry Day. So we went over to Cosmic Rays and ate French fries and plastic cheese, and they have a sriracha aioli that, no joke, I would drink if I was allowed to.
I know you love that stuff. I don't even know.
I left you and stuffed a Casey's foot-long hot dog down my gullet with plastic cheese, like I was gonna die. That's how hungry I was.
Yeah, I was super hungry, and I'm like, I'm not gonna make it till 2. And I'm like, okay, well, I don't want to spend a lot of money, and I don't. And then I was like, oh, it's Cosmic Rays. And I did the mobile ordering, and since I just got 2 orders of fries, ours was up before everyone else's. Oh. They were like, Holly? And I'm like, yeah. They're like, just French fries and cheese? I'm like, yep. Yep. So yeah, I got to do that. And I mean, once again, I know we've talked about it a zillion times. To do the mobile ordering, there is no reason to not do the mobile ordering.
Even for French fries.
Even for, I mean, because especially Cosmic Rays, and I don't usually make a habit of going to quick service at peak time, but again, I was really hungry, and every single bay was just packed full of people, and I told Peter, I'm like, click, okay, you go get us a table, and just go ahead and fill this canteen up with sriracha aioli. I'll be back with the fries. In 20 minutes or less, and I think within 5 minutes they have. I mean, it's an easy order to fill comparatively, but I haven't had, again, knock on wood, any bad experiences with mobile ordering. It's been fantastic. So I hopefully will get to try and use it for Toy Story, but I've been hearing some about it, so I might want to wait until it kind of finds its stride.
Oh, you're not supposed to like the Cosmic Rays more than Crystal Palace. I mean,
again,
I'm just teasing you. French fries with sriracha. It's not supposed to be the meal of the day.
I don't eat like I used to. And another pro tip: if you are not used to the Florida heat, maybe don't eat a lot of food.
Yeah, I know. That's true.
And that was our only reservation about doing it when we did it was, it's going to be hot, and that's a lot of food to put on your system. But we were like, well, we're going to do Pirates after, so it'll be fine. And we we got done, and we both were just like, again, we don't eat like we used to, so a lot of heavier foods, we were like, I just want a salad, like an apple right now.
All right, I want to know from EJ, did you snack too during this trip? Any favorite snacks from this?
Oh yes, so I got to try the pineapple, the Dole Whip with the pineapple upside down cake.
Oh yeah, where'd you get that?
Where you get the Dole Whip?
In Magic Kingdom?
Yes, Magic Kingdom.
Yeah.
Aloha Isle.
Yeah.
Aloha Isle, thank you. I don't even know where my brain was.
Right.
That was so good.
Oh, good.
I didn't share. I'm trying to think if my... Oh, and
I don't think you ever share. Why you got to share that?
I know. My husband likes citrus swirls more than Dole Whip.
Yay, finally! I've been hitting all these Dole Whip people. They've been mean to me lately.
He said, so he loves orange and cream or whatever. And I'm like,
oh, yeah.
Right. So he's like, I'm going to get one of those. I'm like, go ahead. I'll be over here on the Dole Whip line. So he comes over. He's like, oh, my God, this is so delicious. He's like, you're going to have to change it to little citrus swirls. I was like, I will divorce you in front of the Aladdin magic carpet if you ever say that again. But that's his vote. He thinks that the citrus swirl is.
I think some people have the tart tongue and some of them have the sweet tongue.
Did he get the float with the orange soda?
Yes.
See, that to me, I try and tell people, even if you didn't like the citrus swirl the first time, try it with the orange soda, because the sweetness of the orange soda, like, really makes it, to me, it makes it even better.
I took a sip and was like, what in sugar hell is all of this? Yeah, that is just not my thing. And I had a discovery. So I had never, ever, ever done the Club Cool soda tasting thing because I don't really drink soda, so that never piqued my interest. But we had time to kill, and my daughter loves to watch the videos of people drinking the Beverly. So I said, oh, babe, let's go. You can take a video of me gagging drinking the Beverly, and he is going to love it, and she's going to think it's hilarious. So there I go, drinking the Beverly. And I almost wanted to go to the emergency room because it tasted good to me.
Really?
And I don't, like, something's wrong. My mouth is broken.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that stuff is horrible. It's like bitter.
Peter loves it too, so you're in good company.
I stood there and I looked at my husband and I said, why I'm broken. This tastes completely fine.
Well, you do like Dole Whip, so...
And he said, I tend to drink seltzers and grapefruit juice and things like that. So he's like, I could see why this tastes good to you. But I just was shocked because, I mean, I see these videos of people literally turning colors and throwing up in a garbage can. And I had no reaction. I was just like, this doesn't even taste like anything that would make me sick.
And it's disappointing. Like, I brought Peter in there, like, on our first trip, and he had no idea what it was. And I'm like, okay.
Goof on him. Yeah.
And he drank it, and he's like, wow, that was really good. I'm like, no, drink it again. He's like, okay. He's like, no, that's good. And I'm like, are you a monster?
What's wrong with you?
To myself.
That's funny.
Because I even just, like, stuck my tongue in it. Like, I was like, all right, I'm not going to drink it. I'm just going to and I was like, there's something wrong.
That's great.
It doesn't taste bad.
Did you try some of the other ones?
Yeah, I did.
Nice.
But I was like,
did you have fun?
I'm devastated. Like, completely traumatized that the Beverly tasted good to me.
Well, come on. What other snacks did you guys... Holly, did you any snacks you go for? Or were you...
No, after Crystal Palace, we got Starbucks, but, that doesn't count.
Yeah, we... I mean, I guess it could be a snack to some people, but we got the cheese board from the Baseline Tap Room. Is that what it's called at Hollywood Studios?
Yes.
Oh my god, that was so good.
Did you have a beer?
It's so good. I can't believe that thing is only $10.
Right? Did you have a beer too?
I don't really like beer. I had a vodka lemonade.
Oh, they had that there too. Good.
But no, I got that one. That's one of the Star Wars drinks. I got that at Backlot Express. Well, my husband got a beer that he enjoyed very much.
Good. Excellent. That's a good spot there, right?
Oh my goodness. Like, 'cause honestly, there's not a lot of good eats at Hollywood Studios per se. You know, there's not like, oh, this is a great quick service or whatever.
Right.
That's a home run. I could not believe how delicious that was. The cheese was on point. And even at like $10, I was like, get out of here. This thing is $10. It was fantastic.
I love that spot.
Where I'm big every time. Yeah, that was good. I really wanted to get the pretzel, but I think it would have been overkill because we were going to do the Star Wars dessert party.
Right. Excellent.
So I needed to calm myself. We also got in Epcot, we got the what do you call the ice cream sandwich that they put in the brioche bread
and press it.
Oh my god!
Where's that from?
In the ice cream shop in France.
Yeah. Okay.
The croquet glacé or whatever it's called.
Glacé, whatever.
That's Jennifer's favorite place.
Seriously, I got it with the salted caramel ice cream. I have never and my husband was saying, goes, this whole concept is disgusting. They're gonna put ice cream in bread, and I'm like, just shut up. I'm getting it, whatever. Mm-hmm. And my eyeballs were like flipping. This was the most delicious thing.
Nice.
Oh my goodness. I ate the whole, I literally ate the whole thing.
Oh, boy.
This was on the way to go eat at the Mexican restaurant. I'm just going to throw that out there.
Wow. You're impressive, EJ. I'll tell you. Good stuff.
It's like an Olympic challenge. I'm up for the challenge.
That's right. Wow. All right. Holly, did you do anything for the first time on this one-day trip for you?
Let's see.
Besides meet EJ?
Yeah.
Oh, meet EJ. That was number one. Not really. It was relatively tame. We just kind of bummed around, and we did ride Spaceship Earth twice at the end of the day, and it went down because something happened and someone got injured. I don't know the story. I just saw someone coming out on a gurney, which whenever you kind of expect that on Rock and Roller Coaster, but when it's Spaceship Earth, you're like, ugh.
Yeah, that's not good.
But I actually have a question for EJ. Because in a week, I'm going to be doing the after dessert party for Happily Ever After, and I wanted to hear what your thoughts were on it, because I know you did the dessert party.
Yes, and
any tips you can give?
Yeah, I liked the after because I already had a spot while the people who did the before were still inside eating. So I had, cased out my area and kind of laid across so no one could kind of get in front of or around us. It was a little bit of waiting around, but I didn't mind because I was sitting and we had kind of, done the park and we were exhausted. We did get Starbucks beforehand so we could just hub grass and chill. You know how that goes. Mm-hmm. and it was great. I mean, the food itself, the positive was the view was great. The area was great. It was nice to be sitting down and you're not butt to butt, elbow to elbow with everybody. The food itself, the menu was a little disjointed, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
The nice thing was they tried to make it special in the sense that they added items from the different restaurants and the different places that you want to try. So there was the ooey gooey toffee cake, the cheeseburger egg rolls were there.
See, that's what I'm most excited about.
Right, the macaroons from Gaston's Tavern. All of those little treats that you want to try around the park were there, but when everything was presented, it was kind of all over the place.
Now, did they chase you out? Because that's my next question.
No,
Peter and I are going to...
Not at all. Not at all. They do not chase you out. They don't bother you. They let you hang out. We actually left a little bit because the Once Upon a Time came on afterwards and I couldn't really see where I was sitting. And then we came back right to our table. They're not rushing you out. They're not rude. They're super happy. They're giving you the attention. There's a photo pass photographer in the hub grass while you're waiting for the fireworks. And then there's a photo pass photographer at the terrace there. And they have this sign that says, Happily Ever After. And they're taking pictures and stuff. So I thought that was a nice touch also.
Nice. Awesome. Yeah, because we're doing that. And I might be pulling the Glenn Kessler and bringing baggies to fill up with stuff. And I just wanted to know.
Yeah, because once you leave there, they're going to throw it in the garbage. It's not anything that they're even I'm sure they don't even care. They'll be like, here, take this.
Because we're staying off property and we're going to have access to a full fridge. Mm-hmm. And because I spent all of our money doing the dessert party, I'm like, well, this is what we're eating for the whole trip. So I just wanted,
a s'more station, the guys heating up the marshmallow over the open fire. I was like, you have the coolest job in all of the parks. And there was spinach dip, cheese. Like, there was a couple of savory items, but when I put it all on my plate, I kind of had a stomach ache because it was just like all over the place. But I appreciated that they kind of collected all those little gems throughout the park.
Yeah.
Kind of like what they do at Epcot, where they have like a dessert from each country.
Right. But I just it was just weird. Like, it was like cheeseburger rolls and macaroons. Mm-hmm. And you want to eat it because
it's there.
You know, it's there. And these are these little special things. And then you're like, I kind of feel like I have to puke now.
Oh, jeez. Now, was this after the fireworks?
Yes.
This is a different party.
The after fireworks dessert party.
All right. I didn't even know about that one. Thanks, Holly. Yeah, keep asking questions, Holly. You can definitely interrupt me. And
Holly knows my whole entire.
That's why she's perfect for this. So
when we're doing it, like I said, Peter and I are going to be doing it a week from today, which is Friday, which is going to air in like 2 months. So don't worry about it. But and that's the thing is I really haven't seen a lot of people talking about it. And my only real big concern was, are we going to hit that hour and they're going to be like, okay, go away, because we're the kind of people, we either have to leave before the fireworks or we have to be like some of the last people out the door, because I don't do that whole getting on a ferry with a zillion people thing. Mm-hmm. And so that was my concern. And I was like waiting with bated breath to hear, because I know you had done that after party and I want to just kind of and I think it sounds to me like it's probably, if you can do the after part, you're going to get a better seat than the people before, because if you're there before and you're going to shovel, I would be eating my food as fast as I could to get my spot for the fireworks.
Exactly, because everyone that had the after ticket was already sitting in the hub grass to the front, had the best seats. The people that had the before then were shuffling in and they had to sit behind us.
Oh, there you go.
And how many people did the after, would you guess?
It wasn't a lot. There was maybe 30 of us.
Oh, see, that sounds so nice, because when I did the party with my mom, even though we were on the terrace, we did the seated. Mm-hmm. The upper part where it had the rest of the people looked like people were like sitting in each other's laps, and that was another concern. Is, in case you can't tell, I don't really like to have people on top of me. So especially if I've eaten a lot of food, I don't need someone to look over and be like, "Oh, that's our 12th cheeseburger egg roll."
That's our cheeseburger. Yeah, no, it wasn't. It was the smaller crowd, and it was nice to get to that hubgrass area first, because then obviously where you're going to go to the front, you're going to get the best seat.
And last question: what time do you recommend checking in?
They tell you 8:15, and we were exactly there at 8:15.
Okay, cool.
And we did like potty breaks beforehand, so we probably didn't walk over to like 8:20 something, and no one was in the hubgrass. Like, we were literally like the second family, quote unquote, to go in.
Awesome.
And then you get to see all the people who didn't buy the tickets for the dessert party try to get in that hubgrass area.
Isn't that like the best feeling? Anytime you do like a premium event,
I love
you're
that.
Like,
yeah.
And the people are like that happened with the after hours.
Right.
Like, people were like walking up to the rides. They're like, this is for the after hours. They're like, what do you mean? It's extra magic hours. Like, no. It's after hours. You walk by, flash your credentials.
Yeah, and they were like, you see me through, oh, so I paid all this money to come to the park and I can't sit in that grass? And you're like, no, you can't.
I shouldn't love that as much as I do, but I really love that.
I know. I feel like such a brat. And I felt really bad when Peter and I did the Disney blog meetup Toy Story thing. They basically had us go through the Fast Pass line when Extra Magic Hours started. And I felt real bad because I'm like, ooh, all these people came here. They got up, they came here early, with this plan of like, we're going to do this. The touring should be impacted by Fast Pass. And you got 250 people, like, just keep going through the Fast Pass line for Slinky Dog. Like, hey, what's up? It's like, I shouldn't feel as bad as I do.
I make fun of people on the Fast Pass line walking by him. I still love that. All right.
We had a moment like that when we were doing Extra Magic at Epcot, and all the people were like waiting, and we were like walking by, and I didn't want to like smile and wave. But I kind of did, and I did a video. I was like, on property, my friend.
That's it. Hey, EJ, I think you did something for the first time besides going solo with your husband.
I did so many things for the first time. Like, do you want a list?
Yeah, well, I know you did. Okay. Toy Story Land, didn't you?
Did I do Toy Story Land? Yes. I arrived at my Mecca. I was home.
Yeah,
yes.
I know. Did it. You love Toy Story, don't you?
Toy Story, like, that's my thing. Like, some people like love Donald, they love Mickey Mouse, or they love, Toy Story is my thing. Toy Story is my whole, like, I can explain all of life via Toy Story.
I know it. I was so excited to see that you were getting the chance. So tell us all about it.
Toy Story. Okay, first, so I have to Disney bound constantly.
Yeah.
And Jose, I don't even know if I've ever told you my husband's name. His name is Jose. Jose and I were Woody and Bo Peep, of course.
Perfect.
And I was Bo Peep and he was Woody, and I made him a pull string. I don't know if you saw the pull string on the back of his
No, I didn't see that.
Yeah, so I'll post the picture in the group. So I made him a pull string because it was just really authentic, and I had, the polka dot skirt and the whole thing. I have been planning this forever.
Yes.
And I was very chill about it because I was like, it's just us. We don't have the kids. We don't have to be there at 6:30 in the morning. It's fine. And then like we got through the gates, and I started to go into like a gallop. Because I was just like, it's right there. It's at the bend. And and Jose was like, why are you running? I'm like, you better run. I'm not waiting for you. Like, just better keep up with me. And I wanted to do a live feed of walking in, but I couldn't because I was kind of crying, but like more than anything, I was making weird sounds. I was just like, and it was just involuntary because every time I turned around, it was just like, this is my language. This is my people.
That's great.
So, that's why I literally get angry when people talk smack about Toy Story Land because, like, what is there to be upset about? Like,
yeah.
There's just nothing to be upset about except the fact that there's no shade.
Yeah, I'm getting great reports, but I did hear that. There's nowhere to get out of the sun.
Why do I have image of you, EJ, like in Elf when he sees Santa? He's like, Santa! That's all I can imagine is you were like, Toy Story!
That's exactly. No, and I was like, like I wasn't even crying. I was just like making weird grunting noises because I couldn't talk. I was just like, oh my God. And every picture of me hugging Woody, my husband's like, this is evidence for the Order of Protection, because you were just ridiculous. But we did. So I had to like pull it together. So after I got there and I was just like all over the place, I wanted to just meet Woody. Like I was like, okay, let's just get online. And then I realized that we had our Fast Pass for Slinky and that we should just do saucers and just kind of game plan that way. So then we got off the Woody line, much to my dismay, but I knew I had to do it. And we got on saucers and we didn't even wait. We like literally walked on it. And it was already about 8:30. So, no, it was before that because the regular folk hadn't come in yet. And we got right on it. I mean, Alien Saucers it's super fun. I love the techno Toy Story music, but the ride is very short. So, I mean, you got to get there early because if I had to wait more than 20 minutes for Saucers and then got on it and it was over so quickly, I would be cranky.
Yeah.
It's cool. Like it was very unexpected. Like when we wrote it and you changed turntables, I was not expecting that.
Yeah, there was.
I thought it was going to be like teacups, but like not spinning. And then when like it whipped us over, I was like, oh no, this is not the ride I signed up for.
Yeah, it has a kick to it, but it's like you get into it and then it stops and you're like, no. So that was one thing. And I'm like, I'm glad we got online for this. And then we got off the line and I walked around because then I was like, all right, calm down. Go look at Woody's lunchbox. Go look at the bathrooms. Go like take it all in.
Yeah.
Calm yourself. So then we went to meet Woody. And that line was 20 minutes, which I could understand because they had to take a break every 5 minutes.
Right.
Because they're so hot. And I totally understand that. And then I met Woody and I showed him that I was Bo Peep. And I got my hugs and we showed Woody that my husband had a pull string and, we had my moment. And then we went on Toy Story Mania, which I love the new queue. That whole separate entrance, it's better than the old one. Like it was beautiful. Yep. They have a whole wall that's Bo Peep, and I didn't even know, and it was just perfect. And then we got off of there, took a picture with Buzz. Took more pictures by the entrance, got all that done, and then did the rest of the park to come back for our Slinky Dog Fast Pass it was like 12 o'clock, and then we came back, and Slinky Dog was amazing. That was a lot of fun.
Excellent.
I didn't, it was not like a baby coaster where I was just, oh, this is going to be, no, it had push. It was very, very, that was fun.
So that is good. It's heard this land is very immersive too, EJ. Did you get a chance to see a little details?
Yeah, I literally took pictures of every single thing I could lay on and touch. The popsicle benches, the different walls, I talk about walls all the time. There's 50 new walls you have to take pictures at now at Toy Story Land. The popsicle stick wall, the checkerboard wall, the popsicle stick bench, the ball. Nice. You have to have all these pictures.
So it's something you feel like you are a toy. You're in a toy land.
I was a toy, and they told me, "Hi, toys. Hi, I'm
good.
A toy.
Yeah,
totally a toy."
I hear the cast members are really into it too.
Yes, they were so sweet, and especially when you're on that line to meet Woody and Jessie, and they keep leaving. They keep trying to distract you that they're leaving, and tell you jokes and give you stickers. And I can't imagine how hard that is at 2:00 in the afternoon when the sun is actually blaring down on everyone.
Right.
It was still early. It was hot in the sense that I was probably overly excited and I was sweating, but the sun wasn't blaring down on us yet. So it was not, that wasn't an issue.
Holly,
when we came back in the afternoon, I could see that it was starting to get hot and heavy.
Right. And Holly, I didn't know, did you do Toy Story Land? I guess you did.
Yeah. So Peter's birthday was July 7th and his parents came down from Atlanta, and the Thursday, so his birthday was on a Saturday. So the 5th, Disney Parks blog will just randomly be like, hey, put your name in a hat and you might get to come and do this for free. And I've entered a couple and I've never gotten picked, which whatever, that's fine. And it popped up and it was like, we're doing an exclusive early morning Toy Story Land on July 8th. And I'm like, okay, that's Sunday. That's after Peter's birthday. His parents will be in town. I'll put my name in the hat because I won't get picked.
Oh.
Cut to 3:00 that afternoon, and it was like, congratulations.
Nice.
So we talked to his parents about it because I didn't want to be like, okay, we're going to Disney for a couple hours. Y'all cool? But they were like, yeah, go. And we had to check in by 5:30 a.m.
Oh, wow.
So we left Jacksonville at 2 a.m. I had to do this for EJ. I was like, if I just blow this off, EJ is going to be so mad at me. So we got down there, we checked in, and they gave us both a pair of the Slinky headbands, which Peter described it, it was like wearing a Beanie Baby on my head. And it's cute for sure. It's not the most practical thing, but half the time, what is it, Disney?
Yeah, right.
And so we got into Toy Story Land at like 6:10, and there was about 200 of us, and they brought up some of the Imagineers that I can't think of their names, but if you saw their faces, you'd be like, oh, I've seen them in a lot of like promotional material. And they talked a little bit about, the inspiration and this, that, and the other. And then Sarge came up and made us all take a vow to protect the toys at all costs. And then they funneled everybody over to Swirling Saucers, which kind of, took a little bit of time, but they gave us credentials that said, we're here for this. And at 6:30, when we open the park to extra magic hours, you can do any of the rides, just go through the Fast Pass. So we ended up doing Saucers twice, Slinky 3 times, and Midway once.
Wow.
And what was neat, so we got to watch the sunrise, which was really cool, because something I think, in the same way that they designed Pandora to be a day and a night, same thing with Toy Story. There's a day's Toy Story and there's a night Toy Story. Yep. And if you can do both, you need to try and do both, because it's completely different, right, and in a cool way. And it was just really neat that we got to do this and ride Slinky, because honestly, we talked about it and we were like, you know what? We're probably not going to get to do Toy Story Land because it's new and they didn't do any pass holder thing till September, and Peter won't be able to go to that. So, it's all right. It's we'll do it when we do it. And then this happened. And I'm like, yay, we did Slinky 3 times. But it was fun. I had low expectations because I'm not the biggest fan of Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. And I was just like, okay, you know what? We'll do it, and we'll see how it is. And I thought it was a lot of fun. Nice. I definitely think it's a great addition to studios, and I'm very protective of studios.
That's big coming from you, yes.
And I think it'll shine even more once Galaxy's Edge opens.
Yeah. Because
once Galaxy's Edge opens,
everyone will be over there, and EJ will be on Slinky Dog.
Right.
Well, that's the thing. There'll be so much, like there's going to be right now. It's, even though you have more attractions. Once the ride that replaced The Love of My Life opens and Galaxy's Edge opens, you're going to have more crowd dispersing, and I know it's going to be pretty cool, and I liked it. I really enjoyed it. My only caveat, I'm with EJ, I would not wait more than like 15 minutes for Aliens and 30 to 45 for Slinky.
Right.
If you can't, but if you get a fast pass, you're set.
Yeah.
Or rope drop it if there's no extra magic hours. Or another thing that we're going to try, because Peter and I are taking a little 4-day trip at the end of July, we're going to try at night before the park closes, because I've been hearing that it is completely conceivable to do all 3 attractions within like the last hour of the park being open.
Awesome.
Which makes sense. Everyone's over watching the shows, so I can see that.
Right. So we, even though we've already done them, we want to, and do it again. And maybe
midday is just, it's hard over there midday.
Yeah, it's hot.
It's got to be first thing, extra magic hours, or, late at night. Midday is, and especially if you've got little ones with you, you're going to get irritated. Don't bother,
Yeah.
Well, EJ, that was great. That was outstanding review of Toy Story. Thank you so much.
Now you know why I'm like, meet me in the parking lot. The people that like want to talk smack.
I knew
it's not happening.
I knew that about you. I've only heard good things so far, and
hey, I'll defend it because I was not a hater. I was a lukewarmer.
I like that.
I'll defend it. The only thing that I will not defend is what's replacing Great Movie Ride. I'm sorry. Y'all can't get me on board. I'm going to ride it one time, and when I'm done, I'll be like, Okay, well, I'm good. I don't have to do that ever again.
I knew
I hated you anyway.
I knew you were going to be bitter about that one. All right, EJ, tell me any interesting stories that you're telling since you got home of your trip. Any pixie dust moments?
Pixie dust moments. Yes, we were randomly given like a bunch of those cattails in Magic Kingdom. What is that? A Cheshire cat?
Cheshire cat tails.
Randomly, like she's like, here, take them. I guess.
Really? I think this is a sign I'm getting, Holly. I keep hearing these things. Like I've been doing this podcast for over 4 years now. This keeps coming up. This Cheshire cat tails. I never had one.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to have it.
Yeah.
I have told you
it's like a long
chocolate croissant.
Oh, yeah.
With purple and pink frosting on the top. And I was literally 4 of them were shoved into my hands. So I was like, thanks.
I'll tell you, in January, you get one and a cup of coffee. Yeah, I mean, you're going to be like set for life.
I'm into that. I'm totally.
I'm going to say better than your cinnamon rolls.
Oh, yeah, way better than the cinnamon rolls. But I don't love, again, you'll hear me say this a million times. It's as simple as EJ eats steak every meal. I do not love overly sweet things. I'm like, those cinnamon buns are way too sweet.
I love anything with frosting, like icy, like the cronut with that's my thing. Yeah.
Cronuts are good though. I like those.
All right.
But nothing like overly pixie dust except like just free, food in there.
Any fun interaction with guests or cast members?
Let me think. I mean, we really were doing the parks like we never, like with the kids. I had never been on Rock and Roller Coaster. I had never been on Test Track. I got to do all that for the first time, and it may be boring to other people, but like I had never been on Rock and Roller Coaster.
Why? Why were you never on Rock and Roller Coaster?
Because usually, like by the time it's like we're done with our fast passes, and my husband runs on Rock and Roller Coaster on the single line, I'm like, I'm fine, leave me here. I'm usually eating something.
Oh wow! So you did this for the first time?
Yes. Can you believe it?
What'd you think?
It was fantastic.
Oh,
and I have to post the picture when it first takes off, and I had this like huge smile on my face, and my teeth are like hanging out of my mouth. And I stayed like that the whole time, that when the ride stopped, my teeth were so dry that I had to like pull my lip over my teeth. We did all the big rides, like, and some of the rides that, as the mom, you know how moms are. Moms are like, nah, you go, it's fine. I'm just here.
Yeah.
Same thing. I had not gone on Test Track. I hadn't gone on. I'm trying to think if there was anything else I didn't. Oh, and I hadn't gone on the new Soarin' yet. I mean, I had gone on Soarin', but not the new version of it.
Wow.
Yeah. So
what did you think? I'm curious what you think, EJ.
EJ, you went to Disney World before, right?
Yes, but I did the old, aisle ride Dumbo 47 times.
Your kids are maybe when your kids get older, you'll do more of these bigger.
Yeah, and now Eve is tall enough to ride all the big things now. So now and she loves it. So now she's like, Mom, ride Tower of Terror with me again.
Yeah.
And I'm like, dang it, okay.
Yeah.
And usually stay with my son, because like the whole swap and the whole thing, I'm fine. I'm like, I'm sitting here eating, snacks. I'm totally cool.
What'd you think of Soarin'?
I loved it. Yeah. I thought it was beautiful.
Right.
I love the Taj Mahal smell is my favorite one.
Roses.
And I did get off that and still had that. I had that like, wow, oh my God, that was so beautiful. It's like kind of emotional.
This is like you went to Disney World for the first time.
Well, to do big rides. Yeah. Absolutely. Because I've done all the other stuff millions of times. And last time was the first time I did Tower of Terror.
Right.
but I did it this time. But I feel like it was worse because I knew what was coming.
You were more scared?
I was more scared than I was the last time. Because the last time I had no idea how awful it was. And now I was sitting there like, why? God, why?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
And my husband was like, you've been on this before. I was like, exactly. This is horrible. This is so bad.
The moment when the door opens and you go into that dark spot, you know it's about to get...
Yeah, you know it's going to go down. You know it's about to go down, and your spleen is about to like just be moved, and it's just going to be bad. But we did it, and it was hilarious.
Yes, right. That's it.
It was worth it. And we kept trying to go on it again. Like every time I complain, I still go right back on it. And Test Track was fun. You know, I'm very like, why are we in this room designing this car? Can we speed this up a little bit? Where my husband's like, hold on, no, we have to make it smoother.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my goodness gracious, this doesn't even matter. Let's go.
You gotta see how your car does against everyone else too, and all that, right?
Yeah. I'm like, just get me on the ride already. And he's tweaking the wheels. I'm like, I don't care, whatever.
That's great. I'm glad you got to do.
I got to do the adult stuff. It was nice.
Well, let's stay on that track. What do you recommend is a must-do for adults now that you've done all the adult things at Disney World?
I did all the big people stuff. I really enjoyed. Now, mind you, we had the extra budget to do the dessert parties, and I don't necessarily want to spend for 4.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point.
You know, I thought that when I looked at the price for just the 2 of us, I'm like, this is great. We can do this, and it's special, and it's about us, and we're not, you know, in the crowd. And we did Star Wars, and we did Happily Ever After, and it was worth every penny.
I said that too. I could see. I mean, I have a family of 5. I could see how the cost could chase away a family of 5. But when you're just the 2 of you, let it all hang out.
Right. You know, and we looked at each other. We're like, we're spending this on like, you know, drinks here and there, you know, a t-shirt. It really was like, let's just do it. And it was the best thing that we did for each other, to just kind of, everything was so relaxed and we weren't rushing. And Star Wars dessert party, that is phenomenal. Yeah.
What was the highlight there?
The food.
Oh yeah. Is it desserts though? Just
It wasn't dessert. They had a whole table of like hummus, sriracha, mozzarella cheese, prosciutto. There was like, you don't need to eat dinner because
I'm so jealous of you, man. I have to do the dessert party again because I was telling Jen the other day, the last time I did it was like 4 months after it started, and they used to do it outside by where the standing room is, and we got rained out, and they were like, oh no, where are we going to put them? Oh, Disney Junior, obviously.
Oh my God. No,
and so it was, and plus you got a Phasma mug that I'm going to steal from you. But
you know what I was most excited about? That I got to keep the credentials.
I love that stuff. I have it hanging everywhere.
Yeah, I was like, I can keep this. This is mine. She's like, yeah. I'm like, oh my God. And you're in the launch bay, and the tables were a little tight. It's assigned seating, and but it was so fun. It was like I said, the savory was delicious, and my husband ate way more than his $80-something worth of the cheese and the meat. And then you move over to the dessert part, and that was, I mean, they had these little tiny mousse cakes that were just, it was so delicious.
They have beer and wine there too, don't they?
Yes,
Champagne?
And they have like signature cocktail drinks, you know, like a rum punch, some other like margarita.
Oh yeah, I say rum, tequila, and vodka.
Yeah, it was something. They were they were cocktails. They were very sweet. Again, I kind of had like 1 or 2, and I was like, I'm going to puke if I drink too many of these. But, you know, water, coffee, sodas, everything it was like unlimited. I couldn't believe it.
Nice.
The stormtroopers are there harassing you while you're eating and trying to like walk around. The one was hip checking me when I was trying to get my dessert. I was like, you want to fight me, stormtrooper? You know, like they don't leave you alone. They're harassing you the entire time, which is fantastic. And then you have an assigned time to go meet Chewie and BB-8 or whatever. So you go and you meet, and then you go, and there's no one online. You're walking right in, meeting everyone.
Oh, good job.
It was like I said, worth every penny. And then there's a family of the day. I had no idea, but when you do the Star Wars party, there's a family, like a chosen family. I guess the first people that get there, and they give them lightsabers, and they lead the procession. And those kids were like over the moon. They were so excited to be doing that. And they give you a bottle of water, and like Holly said, we got a Captain Phasma mug. And they led us to that area where the stage usually is, where they do the show.
Yep.
And it was great. It was really, and we even got to see the show before it, the one about the movies.
Right.
With Indiana. I love that show.
Isn't that the best?
It is.
Totally, like I remember that it existed, but I just forgot that I was going to get to see it. I enjoyed that so much. What a good show.
Right.
The Doctor Strange moment, I'm like, that's the best.
I geeked out in that moment too. I was like, that's my man. I love him. But the Pirates, Indiana Jones, all of that. I was like, this is so good.
Excellent.
And, the fireworks are exploding over your head. Your eyebrows are almost singed off.
Yeah, it's all around you, right?
Yeah, it's like the kids, every time the fire came, the kids were like, whoa. It was great. It was
good.
Worth that. If I could suggest a dessert party, that's the one, hands down.
Right. All right. Excellent. EJ, anything greatly exceed or disappoint you on this trip?
No, I honestly, and I hate to be one of those Disney, Disney just makes me happy. And, even when things go wrong, I'm like, whatever, keep it moving. It's going to happen. Disney did not disappoint me. It was the most amazing, magical vacation. Oh, wow. Humans disappoint me. Like you want to walk around and revoke their Disney card. You want to be like, no, I decided you are not allowed to be here and you need to leave. So no faults of Disney whatsoever. Everything was perfect. It was the perfect vacation.
Oh, nice.
The only complaints were, like people are just throwing garbage on the floor.
Yeah.
People they don't get it. And I was sitting there like picking up garbage. Like people would throw things on the floor and I would bend down and pick them up. And my husband's like, what are you doing? And I'm like, Uncle Walt wants me to do this. Like Uncle Walt is telling me don't walk by that. You pick it up and you put it in the garbage. I
like that. I do that myself sometimes. Not so much when I'm in Disney World though. I know someone else is going to get it real quick. But did you anything that you would do differently next time you go?
No, not at all. I would book Le Cellier beforehand.
Oh, really? You didn't have that one as an ADR?
No, you're gonna be totally disappointed when I tell you what we were supposed to go to Animal Kingdom that day.
Okay. You blew off Animal Kingdom. Did you go to Animal Kingdom at all?
No, I didn't.
Oh, no. Yes, I am. I'm going to revoke your Disney card.
So mad at me. I know it. Well,
EJ, you were there 4 days.
We were leaving. So the plan was we were going to do Animal Kingdom on our last day before we went to the airport because our flight was so late. And we're leaving Magic Kingdom on like Friday night. And my husband's like, I don't know if I don't know what came over him because he's the one who wanted to go to Animal Kingdom. He was like, maybe Sunday we'll come back to Magic Kingdom in the morning and then go to Epcot. And EJ doesn't need to I was like, oh, that sounds like a plan.
Yeah, blame it on him.
I didn't even say, are you sure? Oh, that's fine. Let me log in right now and change the fast passes. I don't know if it was the music on Main Street, because this is when he told me as we were like kind of like moseying out, and maybe he was having that I'm going to miss this moment.
So have you even been into Pandora yet?
No, I have not.
And I am really weirded out by you now.
And we're going again in August.
All right.
Don't have any plans to go to.
I'm going to make all the girls drag you over there.
Yeah.
Flight of passage.
But I will, because we're going to do another 10 days. I will definitely do it in December.
All right. Holly, can you believe her?
I mean, I kind of get it. I spent a whole day there at the end of June, and it's difficult. It's a great. I have grown to like the park more than I did initially, but it's a draining park. Like, I don't know. I can go pretty hard at Kingdom and Epcot and Studios, but man, it's like I walk into Animal Kingdom and it's like I'm already at 50% battery. Like, I don't know what it is about it.
I think they warm the ground to make it really authentic.
And like
I gotta tell you though, like Mama and I we're both shocked. Like when we go, it's like we go to all the parks. I can't believe people go down and don't go to all the parks. It's like, what?
I know. And we do, but this was such
weird.
Shiny, happy people. And I was like, oh, so like maybe we're not going to go to Animal Kingdom. All right. I'm not going to fight you. So there you go.
All right, EJ.
EJ's going on a solo trip.
All right, that's going to be.
I think EJ's going to go to Animal Kingdom.
I don't know. We'll see. Maybe someone will drag you over there.
Yeah. Good luck.
Well, so EJ, what is your best advice for newbies? Now that you've rode all the rides.
I'm gonna just come from a strictly adult only thing because I was just having this conversation with Jen this morning, and I remember texting this to Holly and saying, I am so chill about everything right now. Like, it was amazing. And I feel like that's the best part of the adult only trip. I had a rough idea and plan of the times of things that I was going to do, but everything else was kind of as I went,
Yeah.
And we looked at the app and we're like, oh, let's go over here. Oh, let's go over here. Or let's go. And we were probably more lax than most people would be, but I think it's because we'd never had that experience before. So if we got to do something, it was fine. If we didn't care. We did a lot of sitting down and people watching.
Yep.
We did a lot of sitting down.
Well, it is a summer.
Which was like that, and I would just love saying, oh, let's sit down. And we could do it. And there was like no issue. So my advice is try to be as loose as possible because, it's a different world when you have the littles with you.
Excellent. Holly, any last words before we head out from your time? Your one day.
My one day. Well, yeah, my one day. I do have a little 4-day coming up, and then a trip in August, trip in September, trip in November, trip in December. Because I'm a brat.
Yeah. I don't feel so bad about my trips now.
Yeah, I fully acknowledge this. I'm a brat, and I just have to embrace it.
Any tips like really relevant new thing, Holly, that you're learning, seeing, doing?
Even though I do go as often as I do, I have to remind myself, and I think this is important for everybody, you do need to slow down. You do need to take that time, and not just because it's hot and everything is the worst at 2:00 at Disney in the heat, but it's just, I mean, like, I don't know, there's something about, taking that time and enjoying being at Disney. Because even though I can get caught up in this, like, okay, I have to go do this ride and do this. And like, sometimes, it's okay to do, this makes me sound like such a brat. I'm sorry. It's okay to do a standby queue. If it's, I know. Like, we got really lucky that Big Thunder had been down and it had just come back up. So we were like able to get in the queue, but we were able to enjoy the queue, which, I never get to do because I I have that mentality of like, well, if it's not 5 minutes or fast pass, I don't really want to do it. But there's so many details that I was seeing for like the first time just by going through the standby queue that I was like, oh, wow, this is pretty cool, and I don't know, it's being flexible. And I know we all have it in our mind of like, this is our perfect day, our perfect vacation. But sometimes, perfection comes out of the unexpected. Sometimes it is that flexibility of, your traveling partner saying, you know what? I know we had these plans, but what do you think about doing this? And going, you know what? You're right. Let's do that. And it ends up becoming a great memory because you went with the flow and you got to do something that was unexpected.
Absolutely.
So I think that's so great. You got to experience that, EJ. And I do encourage, any opportunity that, people can tour the parks differently than they have, either with a different person, by themselves, or however, do it. Because
absolutely. We saw the parks from a different set of eyes this time. And
it's great. And
so
the thing is, there is no better or worse. Like, right. I enjoy going with Peter. I enjoy going with my mother. They are completely different trips, but I love them for what they are and who they're with. And that's, to me, that's a big thing is, there's pros and cons. If you sat down and you said, here's the pros of going with my kids, here's the cons, and so on and so forth. But, at the end of the day, like I said, it's different, and it's a good different. And I'm so glad you got to do it, EJ. I'm so glad I got to meet you. And I'm so grateful for you, Kurt, because you have brought so many positive and beautiful people into my life that I have gotten to meet and people I'm going to get to meet. And I think every thing above me that I have these people and that and I know we're going to get to do Disney. And, that's the thing is Disney brings us all together. But at the end of the day, like, it's our love, our ohana for each other's families, and that keeps us together. And that's, if you had asked me 5 years ago, I would be sitting here on a Friday night having this conversation with you guys. I would have been like, you're crazy. I'm never going to get to go to Disney again because I haven't been in a decade. And, now I'm like,
and now you take pictures in front of purple walls.
Now I have beautiful friends who are like, here, stand here and smile awkwardly. And I'm like,
yeah. And it was great. It was amazing. I was actually sitting on the Carousel of Progress saying, I'm sitting here with Holly. This is so weird.
The thing is, like, I was like, okay, Space Mountain's down. And I'm thinking like, oh, is she going to want to do like Buzz Lightyear? And you're like, let's do the People Mover. I'm like, yes. How about Carousel? Yeah, okay.
Exactly.
I'm so jealous of your August trip coming up.
I would have ridden the People Mover 17 times. FYI.
Oh, good. That's good to know because I'm also a People Mover addict.
Yeah.
I am so jealous for this August trip, you guys. How many girls are going for August?
Ooh, I don't even know.
Okay, me, Holly, Jen, Jeanette, Maddie, Jamie, Janet, Chris. Did I miss anybody?
I don't know. That's a lot. That is.
Oh, Maria. That's 9 so far. I don't think I missed anyone.
I don't. I would love to be there with you guys. I think
it's going to be bonkers.
I think
it is going to be bonkers. It's going to be fun. We have a lot planned.
Do you? Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to do the Halloween party. And we're going to live it up. I'm telling you, you think we broke Space Mountain the first time? Wow. I don't know what's going to happen.
How many days is that trip?
Everybody kind of is different, but it's basically Wednesday to Sunday, so 4 nights again.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Holly, thank you for being you, and EJ. I'm so glad I met you guys. This is going to be my party when I am down there in my retirement, and I get to see you guys on a regular basis. So
then you can have your like social calendar and be like, who am I meeting today? Okay.
It's gonna be insane. You know from the Facebook group, we have someone there all the time from our.
At this point, yeah.
And yeah.
Somebody posted. They were like, "Oh, we went to the Star Wars dessert party." I was like, "I was there last night." So like, some geek was there while I was there. We just didn't know.
We got like 3 people there right now. It's just every week. So it'll be Holly, I know this is something that I look forward to share with everyone. And yeah, you guys are awesome. Thanks.
Then you'll be able to keep up on all the new stuff.
I'm getting it secondhand, which is fine for right now. And it does my heart. I was like, when EJ was going to meet you and going to meet Brianna, I was like, I'm waiting on my phone, like constantly. EJ, what are you doing? When are you going to meet up with Brianna? Especially because you were her travel agent too.
Yeah.
And
it's funny because we kept like, she would run off, I would, do something, and then John, he messages me on Facebook. He's like, "Was that you running into Buzz Lightyear?"
I was freaking out. I was waiting. I think I went to bed. I was going to say, when I wake up, maybe I'll see a picture. So,
but we did it. It was a full day affair, but we did it. It was
great. Well, did we cover everything, EJ?
Yeah.
All right.
We covered what was important.
All right. Perfect.
That was great.
Well, thank you so much, guys. We got to stay in touch. All right.
Yes, definitely. You won't be rid of us. Don't worry.
Yeah, no, we're going to have a lot to say about August. So
I know
That's probably going to be a 2-part. With 8 cackling hens.
I'll have to break it up. Yeah, I'll have to do a round table for 4 and 4 or something.
I wish there was a way we could do everyone in a video. That would be funny with 8 heads. That would be hilarious.
I mean, we're already going to get kicked out of the hotel for being too loud. So
you guys all stay in the same hotel?
Yeah, we're going to be like a Brazilian tour group.
Get a flag.
I'm group mom for this trip, so that's the thing. Since this is a lot of mommies getting some much needed time with ladies, I'm going to be group mom, making sure everybody stays hydrated. So I'll carry the flag in the backpack with the snacks and water.
Make sure they go to bed at night.
I want stickers.
Okay, you'll get a sticker only if you're good.
Only if I'm good.
Make sure they get plenty of rest, all right?
No one's sleeping.
No one's
get water, but we're not.
They're sleeping.
Get water and coffee. That's my job. The sleep.
All right, guys. Hey, have a great rest of the night and the rest of the weekend. All right, we'll talk to you soon.
All right. Good night.
Bye. Good night.
Please stand clear of the doors. Por favor, manténganse alejado de las puertas.
Another fantastic trip report. Love hearing the stories from EJ, from Toy Story, and all of her food exploits, and some great tips there. I hope you enjoyed EJ and Holly. And I want to thank Lewis Sutton for the intro. I reached into the archives to pull that one out. Lewis was actually there recently in Disney World. I just missed him. So that would have been great to meet him and Kat. But they do a Diz Down Under podcast, so go check out their podcast. I'm sure they're doing trip reports from their latest. Talk about flying from Australia. That is quite a flight. I get all cramped up. Me and Mom, we were so twitchy, especially on the way home this past trip for a 2-hour flight back to Connecticut. But thank you, Lewis, for the intro. I don't have a new intro, so if you want to do an intro for us, it's really easy. Just tell us your name, where you're from, some fun Disney World fact about yourself, and then you go geeking with Curtis and the whole geeking family. That would be great. Send it on in to me. You can email it to me, record it on your phone, record a video anyway, get it on over to me. Kurt.stone@geekinonwdw.com. The only shout out I do this week is really for Bert and Jamie McGee. I've been thinking about them and their whole family who live in North Carolina, and they just bought and built their dream home on the North Carolina coast. So excited for them and their kids, seeing pictures of them on the beach. And now, of course, it's quite a trying time with this hurricane that has stalled and really hammering North Carolina and South Carolina. So our prayers and thoughts are with Bert and Jamie McGee. That's our shout out and their family this week. Please join me in wishing them the best as they put things together here in the coming weeks. I really hope to I got so many trip reports and shows I have written down notes on, and people that want to come on the show, and I got authors I want to reach out to. And another one is this Geek and Family girls trip that happened with EJ and Jennifer and Holly and Janet Braverman and Jamie. I hope she's able to join us. Jeanette Lynn and Chris Cates, they all went down in August. I can't wait to review that, hopefully in a nice big round table. Maybe I could break them up in 2 sets. But I'm really looking forward to that. Hope to get that set up. I got a lot of work coming up here. I'm well rested and ready to roll. And we love helping people go and enjoy Disney World, not only through our podcast, but we're Disney World travel experts, and we're official Fairytale Concierge travel agents, along with EJ Cruse and Jennifer Glambos. And Fairytale Concierge is an authorized Disney vacation planner agency. And do you want to go to Disney World, Disneyland, or on a Disney cruise? Let's develop your plan. Why should you use us as your travel agent? Well, first, we're experts in Disney World. We've been podcasting about Disney World for over 4 years and going to Disney World for over 19 years. We've stayed at practically all the resorts, and we've eaten at most of the restaurants. We just got back from All-Star Sports, and Mama Judy and I and Ken, we got together on Saturday night, recorded our trip report. So that's in the can. We'll hear that coming up soon, but we've got lots of experience in Disney World, and we can help maximize your fun and enjoyment of the resorts and parks. We'll help you book the best resort and vacation package to fit your individual needs, including discounts and park tickets. We'll teach you how to leverage the Fast Pass system, the My Disney Experience app, and help you book the best dining reservations so you can get the most out of your days in the parks without waiting in those long lines. Have you seen those miserable people in those long lines? It's horrible. Don't do that. Use a respected travel agent, and we'll teach you the best ways to tour the parks, leveraging our experience and your individual choices. Something I think it's really important beyond our expertise is collaborating with us. You'll have lots of fun chatting with Mama and Judy, and together you'll book a magical trip for you and your family. Is that something that you want? Email Mama and Judy at travelingtiaras@gmail.com. That's Traveling Tiaras without the G. travelingtiaras@gmail.com. Or go to our website, geekinonwdw.com/advice. Fill out that little form, and we'll get in touch with you and set up a free phone call. This podcast is all about building our Geek and Family and community, and it is an awesome Geek and Family and community. I think if you join our Facebook group, you will see that right straight away. It's got tons of people engaged there and answering questions for people and just having a lot of fun. So if you want to join the Facebook group, just search for Geekin' on WDW Family in Facebook, and it's a private group. So you'll get 3 questions, answer the questions, and then I'll get you straight in there. Also, the Geek and Gazette. Now, last couple of weeks, I've missed it because I've been on vacation, quite honestly. But each week, I normally will send you an email that has our favorite news story from Walt Disney World, a planning or money-saving tips, and something interesting that our community is talking about. I kind of tailor it to what's going on in the Geek and Family. Also, of course, so some of those tips and news that's going on that we think is interesting. When you sign up for the email list, you'll get a planning spreadsheet that we use to plan and track our days, ADRs, fast passes, park hours, and which park we're in. This time I actually put that PDF out to the Geek and Family members that were going to be there. I created a Facebook Messenger group and then just started messaging people that list so they knew where I was going to be and where Mom and Judy are going to be. We do that to ourselves on our phones, and it's a great tool. And you also get a travel packing list. I use that this time for sure. You don't want to forget stuff. And the packing list is really tuned into Disney World travel. You got to have your poncho, and there's certain things that are definitely Disney World related that you want to bring. So go out to our website, geekinonwdw.com, sign up for the Geekin Gazette. Facebook Live. I've decided to do Thursday nights around 7 p.m. This past Thursday was actually tough for me. I had a bunch of stuff going on at work. You ever have that? Where you got to work some overtime? Well, that was pressing up against me this time. But generally, it's going to be Thursday night. I'm going to go on Facebook and chat with you guys about your trips, talk about some fun news, or I like just bring you guys on, and especially when I get to meet new people. That has been really successful. I got all the equipment here now set up so I can do Facebook Live. You can email me if you want to be on the show. or anything else, you got a question for me, it's kurt.stone@geekinonww.com. I'm on the Twitter, geekinonww. You can leave us a voice recording at Geek Speak. It's 860-294-4774. Hey, thanks guys for getting together in the parks and taking pictures with each other. And it's so much fun. I love watching all that. Thanks for posting in the Facebook groups all your pictures. It's been a lot of fun watching everyone who's down there. It is getting and growing so fast. I love seeing the t-shirts too being worn down there. Thanks so much for sharing with us and sharing with your friends. Retweet it out to Twitter and Facebook group episodes. Just post them out to your friends. Send that Geekin' newsletter out to your friend and get them in. We will all have fun together. Well, thanks for going geeking on Walt Disney World with us. We really appreciate you listening and geeking with us every single day. We love you, geeks. Have a magical day, and I hope all your dreams come true.
I know. And then hopefully in December.
Yes. I'll be there for 10 days, so you'll definitely see me.
Yeah, because like, my mom and I are doing the processional on the 8th, so.
Yeah, I'll be around.
How you guys doing?
We're good. How are you, Kurt?
I'm good. Yes, I was excited to see the pictures. Thank you so much.
That was fun. Making Holly stand in front of a wall is a lot of fun.
That was why.
She's so against it for me.
Oh, okay. And it was made worse by you are this glowing goddess of beauty who I didn't see sweat one time. And I look like a garbage bag of sweat.
You did not. Stop it.
I was like, I'm like looking, I'm like, I don't think I saw EJ sweat one time.
Mm-hmm.
I was sweating in Toy Story Land. I'll give you that much.
Yeah, it's quite warm with almost no shade. So
yeah, that was the first time the entire trip that I felt hot.
And there's like nowhere to go.
That was a great picture.
That was my favorite.
Did your husband take that one?
Yes, my husband, I discovered in this trip, is quite a photographer.
Yeah, huh? Right. You had some great pictures.
I was like, wow. And a couple of people were like, oh, was that the PhotoPass photographer? I was like, no, that was my man.
Wow. That's great. Yeah, you dressed up. You did a lot of dress up too. Yes,
he's a good egg. I can't even, he's literally like my knight in shining armor.
Well, let's just get into this. Let's see.
Yeah, I'm laughing at my pictures because you know that's how I remember what happened.
I know. Well, I got questions for you.
Good. Yeah, totally.
And Holly, how long were you there for?
I just went down for the day.
Okay.
I will go ahead and warn you. We went to Crystal Palace.
Yeah.
And we did not like it.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Why?
Well, the check-in was a nightmare. And I mean, there was some good about it, but it just felt like compared to some of the other buffets I've been to, it just wasn't.
Oh.
Like the staff was not really happy, and I watched a guy reload some of the desserts, and instead of putting the tongs down nicely, he threw them on top. And I was like, well, at least I know which ones not to touch.
Crystal Palace and Hollywood and Vine are both in the same. It's too many people, too many kids, and it feels like a factory.
Yeah. Now I will say a tip I do have that I'll share on the pod is we had a 2:20 reservation, and when we got in, it was abject chaos. But then about 10 minutes later, it was empty because they don't seat up to dinner. They stop seating around 2:30. So by about 3:00, there's no more people coming in and a bunch of people leaving. So the restaurant was like empty.
Nice.
And so that I was like, I appreciate that. And I felt the performers, anyway, but it was, I'm glad we did it. We won't do it again.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'll counter you anyway. I thought the food was fantastic last time I went.
I also don't eat like I used to, so I don't get the same value out of a buffet. And at 2:30 in Florida, after being out in the sun, sitting down for a buffet is kind of rough, especially the after.
All right, let's before we record the episode, let's record the episode. Holly does this to me all the time. She gets rolling before we get. Actually,
you get me started. I'm like Lewis Black. I get on a rant and it's hard to stop.
All right, I'm gonna introduce Holly first, and then EJ.
You're going to have to change my intro.
Why?
I'm the French Quarter Queen now.
Oh.
Yes, she is.
Well, I'll add that. How's that?
Yes. I was like, uh-oh, what am I going to do?
You're in trouble now.
I'm in trouble now.
Well, you'll have to tell me if... Yeah, I'll add that late. That'll be for next time. Holy cow, you guys are something.
We're crazy.
Unbelievable. Holly, thanks for seeing everybody. You're always down there when the super geeks are there.
I love my policy is my policy.
My policy.
My in my contract, my writer. I try and respect the fact that people are there on their vacation. So if I can adjust my schedule to see them, I will. You know, I will never ask another geek to be like, okay, you need to plan your day around my coming to the park.
No, I know.
So, you know, and there have just been some times when it, you know, hasn't quite happened. And I'm like, it's okay. You're here. You're doing your thing with your family. I'll see you next time.
Yeah, I think,
it's super easy. But then, like, for example, like Brianna and I had planned meeting that Friday for like a month. But like when you're in the park and things are happening, it's like everything time goes by so fast.
Oh, it's hard. I know it. And you know, the other thing is people though have been really respectful of time. They want to do their thing. You know, mom wants to do her thing, so I got to do what she's doing.
That's what I mean. Like I don't like I said, I'm not going to like go out of my way to be like if you want to meet me, but if it can happen, then I'm like, you know, it worked out well that we had gotten the fast pass that we didn't get to use together, but we had gotten this fast pass and, you know, kind of structured that planned time in. But yeah, no, if
the scheduled meetups have worked out that we've had too, where people know we're going to be that time. It's going to be for like an hour and a half, 2 hours, whatever. And then
it works out for you to be like, okay, on this day, we're going to have everyone at the Nomad or everyone here. 'Cause then that gives, like I said, people to be like, okay, we can plan our day around this if we want. And if, you know, however.
Yep. All right. I had to chase a couple people down, but I'm excited. I am truly excited to meet folks too. So I chased a couple people down.
And I'm going to get to see you in January.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I would think I'm going to be there almost 2 weeks, or I am going to be there 2 weeks.
I should see you. So honestly, I can't think about January because
you got a lot going on before then.
I have so many balls in the air right now that I'm like,
that's how I feel. Like Jen keeps like talking about, and I'm like, Jen, I can't even like think right. Like I can't. Like there's so many things, and forget about it. When she was trying to talk to me before I left with Jose, I was like, I can't process.
Yeah, like I have this trip with Peter, which good news, Kurt, I will be trying the new Be Our Guest menu on its second day.
All right.
So I will be able to let everyone know how that is. But
perfect.
You know, it's like after this trip, I'm like, okay, then I got August. And then I'm like, okay, then I have a trip with my mom in September. And then I'm trying not to go anywhere in October because I have Run Disney in November. And then December, I'm doing a trip with my mom. And I'm just like, okay, I need to calm down, Holly. I'm going to have to get like 3 more jobs.
Nice. All right, guys. Have a great night. Thanks so much.
Good night.
Have a good weekend.
All right, bye.
Bye.